What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I'm heading over right now to E1 Auto Spa. It's owned by a guy named Mario. He has one in Texas as well, I think Houston, Texas. He's one of the guys that helps run TX2K, the big race down there in Texas every year. So he's a pretty well-known guy in the auto community. So I am going to have him take a look at my car, come up with a game plan. Let me give you a little idea of what's coming up for 2022 with the Corvette. I do have a deposit on a Z06, but what I'm going to do is do a Z06 killer build with this car. We're going to do some exterior aesthetic type stuff, but I'm also going to do either a supercharger, a Lingenfelter or a Pro Charger, and get this thing up to roughly 700 horsepower, a little bit below or a little bit above. So we're basically going to build our own Z06. It'll look different as well as perform, just like, it'll have the same horsepower. So, and then we're going to go challenge some other YouTubers and see how it compares to the guys that actually get the early allocations of the Z06. And then I'll go ahead and decide whether to take mine. I will not be one of the first people to get the Z06. I'll probably be like mid-pack, probably early second year type of allocation. So my goal is to build this car and see if it's actually as good or even a little better than the Z06. And that way when my allocation comes up, I'll make a decision on whether to go ahead and keep this or trade it in and get the Z06. So yeah, step one, I'm heading over to E1 Auto Spa right now. We're going to get some of the exterior. I got to get the PPF on here. I meant to do it right away, but my sister came into town from the Canary Islands for a month and a half, and I had to let her use my Cadillac CTS to get around. And they're going to need this car for probably a good week and a half. So just now, she's heading out tomorrow, so I'm just now getting around to getting the PPF done, the ceramic over that. We're going to do a little vinyl work on the car as well. I'll keep that a secret until we're ready to unveil it. Some ground effects, so forth and so on. So it'll look different. I got a little surprise for you on the wheels too. We got some custom forged wheels coming for the car. Much lighter. I mean, it's like I said, we're building this to be a performance car to rival the Z06 if possible. So we're really doing it up from top to bottom. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just wanted to do a little intro to the video. I will see you in just a minute after we pull up to E1 Auto Spa. I believe the owner's name is Mario. And we'll talk to him and see what he has to say. All right, guys, we have arrived, as I told you, to E1 Auto Spa.
How's it going?
The owner?
Yep.
This is Mario. He's the owner.
How's it going, guys?
So Mario's going to take us in, and we're going to have a little chat about the car, get some ideas from him on what he thinks. And Mario, how long have you guys? You got a shop in Houston now, right?
We have a so this is actually the newer shop. So
Okay.
we actually have another shop in Houston.
Right.
That's E1 Auto Spa as well.
Okay.
So it's a very similar operation that we have in Houston, but that one's in a much bigger operation considering that it's actually older.
Right.
So I opened up this shop about 2 years ago. Right. So basically, we do PPF, ceramic coatings, paint protection films, vinyl wraps, color change wraps. I mean, window tinting, the whole 9 yards.
I mean, pretty much it's a must for any sports car today,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
why invest all that money in a nice car and not take care of business?
Especially to go down the street just to get a rock chip on your brand new paint job.
Exactly.
Especially,
exactly.
You get cars like Porsches and everything like that. They have PTS colors that are like 12 grand options.
Right.
So.
And so, how long have you been doing this?
Going probably like 6 years now.
6 years. Nice, nice.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the shop. Looks great in here.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I see you have all the proper lighting to inspect your process.
Got to.
Right.
You gotta have the right tool to do the job, man.
Yeah, look at this, guys. I mean, he obviously has done his homework in here. He's got a nice Porsche sitting there. Is that 911?
Yep. Turbo S.
Turbo S. Yeah, very nicely done. I feel comfortable already. Who's this guy over
So
here?
this is Juan.
Hey, Juan. What's going on, buddy?
He's my right-hand guy. So
He's primarily like the vinyl guy or just everything?
I'm actually the vinyl guy. He's actually my apprentice.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually teaching him tricks of the trade.
Gotcha.
So he's, over the past few weeks, he's actually been upgraded slowly to actually getting installation. So he's actually done a lot of installations on this Denali that we're doing.
Nice.
It was a pearl white, and now we're going to 3M satin pearl white.
I see that.
Full chrome delete, satin chrome delete. tinted tail lights, where he's actually going to a darker tint. This should go to a 5% tint. We're actually going to do 15% on the front windshield.
Wow, that looks pretty. Is that the darker one now, or?
No, that's actually I think like 15%, but he wants 5%.
Wow, that's legal?
No,
oh, nice. I like this shop already. He's willing to go the extra yard to make the customer happy.
So
yeah, very nice.
With this, the customer, it's a 30,000 miles, 2011 Turbo S 997.
Right.
And he's like, I don't want it to be reduced by paint correction, because paint correction does reduce the amount of clear coat that's on the paint. Right. So he's like, but at the same time, he's like, I want paint protection film, but I wanted to get that extra pop. I was like, okay, the car's already black.
Right.
We can use Expel. Expel now has their own Expel Black.
Oh,
so
nice.
This is actually black paint protection film.
Is it really?
Yep. So it's not clear. It's black paint protection film.
Wow. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, I know there's something new every day almost in this part of the industry.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. And it actually gives a lot of customers a lot of different options, because how some people like, hey, I want like a black hood, but like especially with certain products, you get like a really textured look. It doesn't look like as if it's been painted.
Yeah.
Well, these are the answer to your problems. Now we can use black paint protection film.
Right.
To get it looking as if it was factory painted.
Nice.
So it really helps out a lot. So
yeah, so you're obviously keeping up with all the latest, greatest, right?
You got to. That's how you stay in the game.
That's right.
I'll go ahead and show you the next aspect of why a lot of people like coming to us. I'm all about technology.
Okay. Yeah, you take it from there. Now that you know what I want and what I'm up to.
We'll take you to our system. So, this is actually what we use to come up with customers that want to have their cars worked on and have ideas that they like to have.
Right.
So the system is called the Zeno Launcher.
Okay.
And basically what this does, this allows us to put our customers' wants and needs into total perspective.
Gotcha.
Okay. So your particular case, you want to have accents and stuff like that done to the Corvette. This system allows me to really put that into fruition.
Nice,
okay?
Nice.
I can do everything from putting wheels on. I can change how low
That's
it
so
is.
needed too, because
yep.
I was just talking to Chet over at Aerolari, and I was like, sometimes I see a wheel just in a catalog,
Yep.
and I think it's going to look great, and it actually doesn't when I see it on the car, and vice versa.
Yep.
Sometimes I see a wheel I'm like not excited about, but I see it on my car, I'm like, wow, that actually looks pretty good. So you pretty much have to have this if you want to be a
for sure. So we do something similar to your color.
Right.
Okay. So now I can go in, and let's say you say, hey, Mari, I want to do, let's say, like a gloss black hood.
Right.
So I can actually go in, change all of it, and I can change everything around it but certain areas.
Right, right. You can do everything.
Correct.
Nice,
so
nice.
Let's see. You're going to do like the hood, for instance. Hood. Gloss. And boom. We can put it on the hood.
Oh, look
we
at
can put
that.
it on the
I've
roof.
never even seen that split. That's a really good idea.
It's actually apparently pays homage to the C7s, because you know how some of the C7s,
right,
they have a split there where people put like the little Punisher,
sure do.
right there.
That looks, I've never seen anybody do that, and that actually looks pretty cool.
And the thing about it is you can follow the body line all the way up.
Right, right.
So we can open it up and then close it off towards the end, towards the back. So let me see. So let's
Nobody's done that yet either. Well, maybe we'll do something. Maybe I'll just let you kind of free.
Yeah, and I mean,
come up with something maybe even a little better. I don't want to go too crazy. I want to keep it on the classy side.
For sure.
But I'm really digging that look right there, man. Just because it's different too, you know.
And then, like you said, we can follow all the body lines all the way through to finish it off right here.
Right.
So that's when we would go and we start doing the customization.
Right.
So, well, yeah. And after that, I just kind of get an idea like what you want, and I get a vision.
Right.
And it's funny because I do like a lot of design and stuff like that with the system, because the system actually allows me to do I can actually put it on print. So that's one of the best features about this. So like whatever I design, I can actually give my printer guy the file, and he can actually print it exactly how I do it.
Right.
So I get a lot of friends, because I've done a lot of cars designs for like SVJs, Ferraris, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And so one of the best things is a lot of my friends, they make fun of me because I'm a big gamer. So they're like, dude, you got a PhD in Forza and Need for Speed, and you know that's actually how I started this.
Oh, really?
I was doing design and stuff like that, and I was like, man, I really need a software for this, because like I can't keep doing these awesome designs and make it really difficult to do. And
I mean,
boom,
it looks like a Forza car, right?
Yeah, exactly. And boom, the software comes out.
Let me
and
just
now,
get a full 360 of this
sure.
right here, because as that comes around the front, that looks really nice. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yep.
What do you think, guys? Get down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of that look right there. I'm kind of digging it, and I have never seen it before. That is pretty sharp. And then, you know, it'd be too much to do. How would we drag something over into the, you know what I mean? I want a nice balance, though, too.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'd probably just do, I have the color-coded wing. I'd probably go with a carbon flash.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's definitely so many options we can do. Like, we can even do, like, on all the black areas, we can do carbon fiber. Like, they have carbon fiber PPF.
I saw that.
You know, we can do that. Tons of different options, man. You know what I mean?
All right, cool.
Like, if you want it textured, you know, we can go carbon fiber and.
Well, let's do this. Let's get this thing semi-protected. Oh, you want to come up with a game plan? You want to know what you want to do with the vinyl ahead of time?
Not particularly. I mean, let's start with the meat potatoes. Let's make sure we get it protected.
Yeah.
Let's start making it protected. So like that, we can definitely come up with a game plan, because the vinyl is definitely a thought, but you know, we want to make sure we get the car protected and get it looking pristine. Right. So like that, once we start attacking the vinyl, I can really sit down and go through all this, and I can give you a bunch of revisions and everything like that on my big boy computer, because I actually have another monster computer in there that actually renders a lot better. You know? So, but yeah.
Sweet, yeah, I like that. And that way I get a chance to really see it before I make any, you know, commitments to anything.
For sure.
Because I am not like, even like with interior design, like it's not my thing. So I can't envision things.
That's Juan. Juan does interior stuff.
Oh, he does?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's great to have this because I can actually see it before anything is done to it. Okay, so we're getting it close to your closing time. Let's head outside for just a second. So we're gonna do probably like a partial PPF, a full ceramic, including well, I guess I would want to ceramic the wheels that are coming in, not the ones that are going out.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
So we would in that particular case, we would wait on doing the coating on the wheels. Of course, we would, you know, get them looking.
Because he said it's going to take 7 to 10 weeks for me to get those wheels. They're a little backed up right now.
All right. I mean,
but I want to get started. The reason I haven't been able to start is my sister was over from the Canary Islands. She was using my Cadillac. So you're going to have this for how long now?
Depending on what we decide you really want to do, it takes a few days usually.
A few days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have my other car anyway. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So she leaves tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have that back, so I'm ready to get rolling. Yeah, so partial or whatever PPF.
Okay.
I was thinking definitely like, you know, the important stuff.
Yeah, definitely front bumper.
We need the windows tinted.
Yep.
And of course the ceramic. Let me get on the other side of the sun.
Yeah, go for it.
What else was I gonna do? Oh, and some vinyl work, yeah.
Yeah.
And any suggestions you have, like knowing what I want to do now?
Yeah, so when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm huge on body line. So typically, people say, okay, cool. So we'll stop here and go right here. I like to follow the curve.
Yeah,
so
pick a line.
I would take my knifeless tape. We have a knifeless tape.
Right.
So we go, and I sit there, and I fiddle with it.
Right.
I'll actually superimpose a body line on the vehicle.
Right.
So it actually makes it look like that's exactly the way it's supposed to be from the factory.
Right.
You know? And that's what we're looking for as far as the look goes.
Gotcha. Because originally we had talked about just cutting it up there.
Yeah.
And connecting it with that, but
now looking at it.
Yeah, you're the master. Yeah.
Flow all the way through.
I see what you're saying. And I did actually see one guy do that. One guy does like the nacelles on the hardtop convertible, and even though it's a coupe, he starts it here and it looks way better.
Yeah.
But what you just said might even make more sense. I've never seen that before.
Which fortunately, like I said, going back to the system, once I sit down and go through it, I'll send you a bunch of renders, I'll send you videos.
Right,
and all
we'll
kind
know.
of stuff.
We'll know what looks
and
good.
We'll know exactly how you like it, man.
That's why I came to you, Mario.
Yes, sir.
All right, so there you have it, guys. Just pulling out from E1 Auto Spa. Meeting up with Mario. He's got some great ideas already. I had to turn the camera off for a minute and yeah, the guy's a wizard. He's got that new program that allows him to like superimpose even like, you know, aftermarket wheels and stuff on there to scale. So yeah, he's going to come up with a game plan, and we're going to execute that in the next, I'd like to get it done before Christmas so we can start working on the motor, like the supercharger, in January. So looks like he's going to be able to make that happen, which would be nice. Ugh. They're working on the road here. I got to run over some like rocks and dirt. Nothing like four-wheeling in your brand new Corvette. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We met John today. We got a haircut today, and met Mario for the PPF and vinyl work, and he's gonna do a ceramic coating over the PPF. So we'll be good to go when we take it out on the track. There won't be any worries about the rocks and everything kicking up from the cars in front of us and so forth. So baby steps, we're getting there. I got set back a little bit because my sister was in town. Oof. My sister was in town from overseas, and she had to use my Cadillac. So we're back on track now. We're gonna get this thing going and build our Z06 killer. Then, like I said, when some of these YouTubers get their early allocations of Z06s, we'll see if we can't go meet up with them and you know, do a little racing, a few pulls, and see how it all compares to what you can do right at home. If you got a C8 now, you'll be able to take a look at this build and compare what it's going to do compared to the Z06. Oh, there goes a nice looking C8 right there. All right, guys, I'm going to get in an accident if I don't sign off here. So we will catch you very shortly. Peace.